Please welcome Garrity.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, and welcome to TEDxBuffalo Illuminates. Let's give another round of applause for TEDxBuffalo. Okay, as Adrian said, I stood on the stage in 2013, and I can't say enough how great it is to be standing here tonight with my teleprompter finally working. TEDxBuffalo is an opportunity. For the speakers, it's an opportunity to share their ideas worth spreading. For you, the audience, it's an opportunity to hear groundbreaking talks for the very first time. And for the host, it's an opportunity for me to pad my resume until a paying date comes along. Now, I'm all kinds of giddy for tonight. I'm surely excited to be hosting, but I'm even more excited because I can now say with full certainty that we now all officially live in the future. Now, for those of you who don't know, yesterday, October 25th, 2015, was Back to the Future Day. Yeah. This was the day that Marty McFly and Doc Brown traveled to in Back to the Future Part 2. And it was a big day for all fans of the movie franchise. We've been waiting for this day for almost 30 years. I, of course, spent the day as any true fans of the movie would. I sped my car at 88 miles an hour in a JCPenney parking lot into a 24-hour photo booth. I'm fine, but I think the Libyans who were chasing me may have dinged up their VW bus. Also, I think the flux capacitor that Christopher Lloyd sold me may not have actually worked. I'm pretty sure it was just a bunch of pinball machine parts. I am such a butthead. Sorry, that was a lot of Back to the Future jokes all at once. That movie, though, promised a whole host of wonderful innovations that for the last 30 years, we've waited for with great anticipation. And today, as we stand in a present where Back to the Future is officially part of our past, I gotta say, I'm feeling a little let down. I still have to tie my own shoes. The Chicago Cubs are still just the Chicago Cubs, and we don't have hoverboards or flying cars. But we do have TED Talks, which is all the future that I need, and it's what brings us all here tonight. TED Talks are known for having a huge impact on the future. Already we've seen talks from the likes of Jane Goodall, J.J. Abrams, Kermit the Frog. Like great soothsayers and fortune tellers, these speakers have hypothesized major global events years before they've ever happened. And they do it all on a red rug, just like the one I'm standing on tonight. And in fact, and this is true, when I first talked about how puppets are real in 2013, I surmised that if Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy ever broke up, that news outlets would actually treat it like a real celebrity split. So I guess you have me to blame for that. So the organizers have also asked me to mention a disclaimer. For the record, things never discussed on the TEDxBuffalo stage. Selfie sticks, Donald Trump hosting SNL, anything that Justin Bieber has ever done or said, and those Halloween burgers from Burger King that's turning everybody's, you know what, never mind. Now, TEDxBuffalo is celebrating a huge milestone tonight because this is the 5th year that we've held this event. And in that time, the TEDx brand has grown throughout the region, sprouting TEDx University at Buffalo, TEDx Youth at Buffalo, and TEDxBuffalo Women. This year, to celebrate the milestone, we've retooled the event a little bit. We're now in this wonderful space at Asbury Hall, and we're now an evening event, which has allowed us to have a more diverse audience of people who actually have day jobs. Most excitingly, though, we've retooled the event to accommodate the taste of actual 5-year-olds, which is why TEDxBuffalo is now shorter. It's why we ordered more cupcakes, and it's why we have a speaker here talking about the TV show Arthur. Now, to be honest, I was surprised when Adrian asked me to host TEDxBuffalo as me, as a human. Because so often when I'm asked to show up as a performer, they expect me to be there actually as a puppeteer. And this works for me. I have no confidence on stage as a human. I don't even use teleprompters the right way. I am far more comfortable with this green monster on my arm and having him make jokes like, I have 40-40 vision. It's a thinker, that. But I persevere, here on stage, as a human, because I love TEDxBuffalo. And I enjoy stepping up to the various challenges that this team has always set for me. And in fact, it's sort of part of the tradition of TEDxBuffalo to rise up to your calling. You see, I joined the TEDx team after I gave my talk because the team found out that I was a graphic designer. Coincidentally, Adrian, when she gave her talk in 2012 and the team found out how organized she was, they made her the director of TEDxBuffalo. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're wondering tonight why we have so many people talking about healthcare, it's because we're trying to score some free healthcare. Also, those speaker talks are wonderful and excellent, so there's that. Speaking of the speakers, really quick, I do need to address the use of phones and social media. Posting and tweeting and status updating about how much you love tonight is great. And in fact, it's encouraged. Hashtag TEDxBuffalo 2015. But we ask you not to be on your phones during the actual talks. We have photographers and staff volunteers who will be taking pictures and sharing them on our social media that you could then share during the break. But please wait until those between talks before you use the actual devices. Honestly, really, the only reason they have me tonight on stage parading as your host like a moron is to give you time between talks to go and talk about online how much you love TEDxBuffalo. So please embrace this opportunity, but please also respect the speakers tonight because they've worked really hard to do what they're about to present for you, and they deserve your undivided attention. So on that dreadful bit of housekeeping notes, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm ready to hear some TED Talks.